What's up, guys? I got another Kendra G reaction for you. So let's get started.
Hello.
Hi. Hi,
Hi.
Kendra.
Hi. What's your name?
I'm Vanessa.
Have you been here before?
Yes, I was here a long time ago, and everything that I didn't want contacted me.
Okay. You want to do it?
Everything you didn't want contact you. That's what you qualify for. That's what you attract. Everything that you attract contact you. It's like that's what you qualify for. And then you think you're gonna do better. Okay, ridiculous.
Do it again.
Yes, can we try this a little different?
Well, I got the same questions.
Okay.
All right. Your name is Vanessa. Where you call me from, baby?
Right.
You know what? Trying it a little different is how about you have a different perspective then. This is a thing where you think different men is gonna contact you than before. It's like you're trying your luck.
Right now I'm in my car. I just left the Taste of Soul. So I'm calling you from LA.
I'm like, okay, Shouts to LA. Oh, you're in? Do you live here?
Yes, I live in LA.
Okay. How old are you, Vanessa?
I am 54.
54. Oh, you look amazing for 54.
Average in the face. I would say this, right? I've said this plenty of times before. She's a red flag already. Okay? The older a woman gets, the bigger the red flag is. When you're still in the dating market, in your late in your 50s, okay? There's problems. There's problems and you're most likely the problem. I've always said that it don't matter your age. For women, it don't matter your age. It don't matter your looks. It don't matter your financial status. You will always find men that want you, wants to date you, wants to be your boyfriend, wants to marry you. The only issue is that what? What are these issues? One, you attract or you're attracted to terrible men. Two, you're hard to deal with. You know, whatever version, however it is, you're just hard to deal with, right? And it could be a bit of both. Already, right? By what she just said, like she attracts men that she don't want, but those are essentially the men that you qualify for, the men that wants to be with you. Those are the men that you attract. So this is a thing where your standards are probably just it don't make sense for you. You anyone can have whatever standard they want. I'm not I'm not really I'm not really like demonizing her standards. I'm saying her standards is not what she's attracting. Like, that's plain and simple. You're not attracting that. So that's gonna keep you on the dating market. So essentially, like I said, she doesn't qualify for the one she wants. So the sad reality is that you either just get a situationship, okay, with someone that you like, or you know what, change your standards and just you could find someone that you can be a companionship, have a companionship. You're 54, don't really qualify for marriage. Get a companionship and spend the rest of your life out with that. Okay, just any man that can you could stand, that you like, that you know, good conversation, whatever, right? Or most likely stay single and die alone.
Thank you.
All right. Vanessa LA, 54. What do you do for a living?
I'm a teacher.
What
Teacher.
kind of teacher?
Actually, I substitute and I was teaching at a youth prison. So, high school age.
Okay. So you're a substitute.
Personal training, yes.
Wait, are you a teacher now?
Yes. Uh-huh.
So you're a substitute teacher?
Yes.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Virgo.
Virgo. Do you have any children?
I have five.
5 kids. How old are your kids?
22, 25, coming up on October 26th, and then 27, 34, and 37.
Are they all by the same man?
No, 2 by my high school boyfriend, 3 by my ex-husband.
Okay. Okay.
This is the thing, right, with women. I can never understand it, right, when it comes to women with this shit. You married the man. Okay, you must have loved him then. Gave him one child. You must have loved him then. You gave him another child. You must still love him. You gave him a third child. You must have still loved him. Then you divorce him. By statistics, most likely she's the one who divorced him. You chose a man that you wanted to marry, give 3 kids with, and then you would leave him. You would divorce him. This is why you definitely won't qualify for marriage, because where's the trust in that? Okay? You've shown that you're a person that would divorce someone that you married and gave 3 kids with. At 54, you ain't giving anyone other man kids, so why would a man take a risk of marrying you, right? So you definitely don't qualify for marriage. And it is ridiculous. Like, you gave this man 3 kids and you married him. And why? It's like, I get it, right? Women, they fall out of love with a man or whatever. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And now you're back. Now you're on the dating scene. And then you get better. You think you're going to get better. You either get what you attract or you get what you're attracted, in the past, right? Or you get men that you've dealt with in the past. Usually you're attracted to those men for a reason, right? So you probably repeat that same cycle. It's ridiculous.
Do you want to get married again?
Oh, definitely.
You definitely. Okay.
Definitely. You don't qualify for marriage. This is the delusion. This is the problem, right? This is why Kevin Samuel was important. To wake up these women. 54, you do not qualify for marriage. You absolutely 100% don't qualify for marriage. What's even more 100% is that you don't qualify for marriage from the man that you want. From the men that you want. You don't. Yes, you may get lucky, but that's a crapshoot, right? You're playing the odds. And it's like at 54, it's like, it's absolutely ridiculous. But crazy you still want marriage. Because I think it's ridiculous that any man would think that this is marriage material, or that I want to marry a 54-year-old woman. But marriage for men is always a risk. The only reason men should take on that risk is to create a family. That's the only reason why you should take on that risk. Even at 54, she could divorce you in, I don't know, in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the road, and she will still take half of your shit. If you're stupid enough to do it, then you deserve it. But a smart man don't see the logic in marrying a 54-year-old, because there's no reason to take on that risk for a man. I've said it. The only logical reason to take on that risk is create a family. If you're not creating a family, it is idiotic to marry. Because now you put yourself on a risk. For what reason? What possible reason, right, would you take on that risk? Because she already was your girlfriend before the marriage. So that's good enough. If a man is smart, he will see that that's enough. If you want to marry, well then go find someone else, because it don't make sense.
Okay. Vanessa,
Yeah.
LA, 54, Virgo, substitute teacher, 5 children. And okay, I got it all. What kind of man are you looking for?
I'm looking for a man that's genuine, and I'm 5'9", so he needs to be taller than me. And he doesn't have to be 6 figures, but somewhere, the nice 70s and on would be nice. Put our income together. A believer.
You're 54. You should just want a man that has a pulse, a man that's commitment minded, a man that's good to talk to, fun to hang out with. It's like you're 54 and you still care about, like, you should just care that he's able to take care of himself. It don't matter how much he makes. He should just take care of himself. You don't need him to make whatever, because what? He's not paying shit for you. It's like, and tall, it's like at 54 you still care about height. It's ridiculous. And you still care about how much he makes. You should only care that he is stable, that he can take care of himself, that he's not, about to be evicted. It's like this, and this is why, right? She's still single, right? And still going through the dating market.
Definitely got a spiritual side. It doesn't have to be the religious side where we're going to church and reading the Bible, but he definitely needs to be led by a spiritual side, God.
Why does it matter? I've said this before. Women that talks about the spirit stuff, God and things like that, they're red flags because they don't live that spiritual, godly life. They don't. You're divorced. You had 2 kids out of wedlock. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah, and that's about it.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Lying. If you already got a woman, that's a deal breaker. If you got a wife, that's a real deal breaker. Just weirdos, meaning like you just be doing weird stuff for no reason, like it don't make sense. I don't want any of that, Like, just know who you are. Like, I'm pretty open and accepting, and so just know who you are.
Know who you are. Okay. Now you look great. Does he have to look a certain way?
No, I work out a lot. I work out at least 6 days a week. I have a master's in athletic administration, so I'm really into health and fitness and all of that. So I would just prefer that, he had his own workout, but he doesn't have to look a certain way.
Okay. What about money? Do we got to make a certain amount of money?
Yes, what we said a little bit earlier, 75,000 and up, 6 figures would be nice, but I'm not trying to be that 6 figures, 6 feet, 6 inches. Like, I'm into realistic. So yeah.
Realistic, really? What if you were truly realistic? You would say, I don't care about his height. I don't care about how much he makes. I just want him to actually be able to take care of himself. That's it. I want him to be able to take care of himself. You're like, it's ridiculous.
Well, you do. You kind of, you want to be taller than 5'9", right?
Definitely, yes.
And you want him to make how much?
'Cause over 75,000.
You just don't want to, which is...
You're a teacher. It's like, how much do teachers make at 54?
First cousin to 6 figures. So you are saying the same thing.
Thank you for clarifying that, but yeah.
Well, no, you just said you don't want to be that, but that's exactly what you're requesting, no?
Well, 75,000 is not 6 figures.
I feel like people say 75K because they know if they say 100K, they're going to get attacked. So now women...
Yeah, she's saying things so she doesn't seem bad. 75K is still above average. You're still asking for above average, man. 5'9". The average height for a man is 5'8". Would she even go for a man that's 5'10"? It's like women. It's like you barely notice the height difference. This is the thing, right? Women want to say like taller than you. It's like they want to notice. They want to notice the height difference. So to notice the height difference, most likely he will be 6 foot. 5'10", 5'11", you barely would notice it. Especially, let's say, if she's wearing heels. You won't notice the height difference. So, yes, this is the thing where women are just deluded. And you're 54. You should be more wise to it, right? You should be smarter. You should know that, okay, if I want someone that's taller than me, saying that I want someone like 5'10", that's really negligible. You won't feel a difference, especially if you're in heels. If you're 5'9", You wear heels, you're most likely 5'11", maybe 6 foot yourself. So really, if a man is 5'10", you'll still be taller than him if you're in heels, which, you know, women probably most likely wear. Yes. And then 75K. Still, he's above average man. I was like, if you want, let's say this, right? 75K. Before, I mean, after taxes, right? He's 75K, that, which makes him like, he would be making around 100, around six figures at 75K, right? Now, let's say, what did I say after tax? Well, if it's after taxes, right? 75K, he should be making 100K. If it's before taxes, then after taxes, he'd be making, I don't know, 60 or 50, something like that. So really, it's like, yeah, you essentially want a man that makes 100K.
They don't say 100K no more. They say 75K.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, at the end of the day, money
I want
matters. He has to make a certain amount of money.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, I'm really not. I've never been the money type of girl. Like if he comes with everything else, and he has a job, he's steady, he's a hard worker, he takes care of me with what he got, like we work together, I'll really work with it. Like, you know, and he has dreams and goals and he's trying to go somewhere. I'm good with stuff like that.
Dreams and goals. A man in his 50s should be just stable. Dreams and goals at 50? I mean, your dream is probably just like relaxing. Being like ready for retirement. Not making more money. I mean, this is the thing with women, like, you might as well just want to date for a man that's in his 30s. Dreams and goals? Ridiculous.
Character comes before money for me.
Character comes before money for you. Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Let's do the
Yes.
Kendra Cam.
Oh, okay. Let me step out. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me know if you're...
Well, let's see this body. Okay. You look great. You look great. So what, I ain't never seen somebody want to do the Kendra Cam so long time. Different age.
Oh, I couldn't see if you could see me or not. I'm out
Girl,
there. I
we can
couldn't
see
see
that
the angle.
body, girl. You know you look
Oh,
good,
okay.
girl. Shoot, sometimes
Okay.
people be running from the Kendra Cam. You over here like, which angle do you want? Okay.
Thank you, Kendra. Appreciate it.
Vanessa, what's the age range you would date?
45 to 62.
Okay, so you go younger, 45 to 62.
Yeah, the younger, but I had so many that were like 30s calling me after the last time I was on your show. And I don't know if you asked if he can have kids. His kids need to be grown or almost grown.
So what's the youngest?
10th grade.
What is that? 15? 14?
Yes.
Okay, 15 or 14 is the youngest your child can be. When was your last relationship, Vanessa?
About 6 months ago. It was a mini relationship.
A mini relationship. Okay. You don't have to answer. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time?
It was 6 months ago.
6 months ago. Okay, 6 months.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So Vanessa, what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
3 things I have to work on is not being more patient, not seeing everything as a red flag and ready to take off, and giving people like the opportunity. Like sometimes I don't even give them the opportunity. So I need to work on that, you know.
She essentially is saying she's hard to deal with. This is why I said, right? She don't qualify for marriage for the men that she finds attractive, the men that she's attracted to. Okay, she don't, because the men most likely don't want to deal with this. They wouldn't want to deal with this, right? You're giving them attitude. A man that's like in his 50s, right, and he's like He's fit. He's 6 foot. Over 75K, close to 100K or above. You don't need to deal with this. You wouldn't need to deal with this at all. Right? You will be on. This is sometimes women don't understand. The certain type of man you want, most likely you have to be on his plan. You will have to follow his lead. Obviously, 54, she's probably hard to deal with. She's divorced her husband. She's probably not the type of woman that follows a man's lead. Okay, but she's probably attracted to those type of men. So, yeah. This is the thing where I said, right? As women get older, they are harder to deal with. And now at 54, the best she should get is just a man that wants to be with her. A man that's not he's not a terrible man, right? He's a stable man. That she could stand, that she likes, that she likes to deal with, right? He's good conversationalist, right? He's not terrible to be around. He can be fun to be around. He doesn't need to make that much, as long as he pays his own bills, right? He doesn't need money from her. Doesn't matter how tall he is. Okay? That's pretty much it. I mean, you don't qualify for marriage. But just humble yourself and just get with a man that you find moderately attractive, right? He's not ugly, okay? But, he's decent, he's okay. And all the other qualities I said. But no, they're going to still have their standards, which is fine, whatever, but those standards will essentially make you single and die alone.
No, because I think that sometimes when you're single for a while, even if it's a mini relationship, you get really comfortable in your singleness and you don't realize you're doing little things that are going to keep you single. So I just need to give them more of a fair chance.
The issue is that she's 54. What she is what she will be. This is a thing where people don't understand. You are who you are. At 54, it's highly unlikely you'll change anything. It's highly unlikely. So the thing she says, she'll probably stay with, right? She has qualities that will just keep her single and keep her unattractive to the men that she wants to be with.
Fair enough. Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm supportive. I'm spiritual. I'm loving. I'm genuine. I'm a good friend. I'm a good listener. Yeah, I bring a lot to the table.
Brings a lot to the table. Let's do it. Vanessa, LA, 54 Virgo, is a teacher. Does the guy have to be in LA?
No, he doesn't, as long as he's willing to travel.
Okay. Willing to travel. She has 5 kids. You can have kids, but have to be in at least 10th grade, nothing younger than the 10th grade. And she'll date 45 to 62.
Yes, you got it.
All right, boo. Well, you keep me.
Yeah. I mean, she's shown the example, like she said, right? She's been on the show before. She can't attract the men that she wants. It's ridiculous that she's going on the show again thinking that she will get different results. Right? Because you said the same, most likely, you said the same things you said before. And you expect different results by the same action. It's kind of the definition of insanity. But this is the thing where women don't see their delusions. Okay? They just can't wake up from it. Especially when no one's holding them accountable, right? Kendra's not calling them out. Right? So it is what it is. But this is the sad truth. Okay? You ain't gonna get the men that you want. It's just not. So this is the thing where at 50 this is the thing I keep crying because this is the problem, right? I've done reactions of the 23-year-old, the 33-year-old, the 43-year-old. They cannot understand that how they are will reflect in this, right? How they are will pretty much end up like this, still in the dating market in your 50s. There's ones in their 60s, one in their 70s, or whatever. Still in the dating market. That's why this is ridiculous. They don't see that their actions will continuously make them single, or just not finding the man that they want. It's ridiculous. I don't know. What do you guys think?